Why does a church need a website? Building a church website is not the same as building a business website. I have poured years into assisting churches and businesses in developing websites, and I have over 2 decades of experience for myself. This series of videos is a step-by-step of what you need to know to build a website. Again, what you need to know to build a website. You will not learn how to use a web builder of any kind in this particular series. You will learn how to reach people in your community with a website that you will successfully build, especially if you follow some simple steps in the tutorials that I present on my YouTube channel and website. First, a church needs a website. Now, let's keep this simple. Every church needs a website. Today, basically everyone with a cell phone has access to pulling up websites for various reasons. One of those reasons is to find a good church near where they live or where they're visiting. Your church located in their community must have a presence if you are interested in growing and, more importantly, reaching the lost in your backyard through the ministries of your church. Websites are easier to build than they've ever been before. You no longer need to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for someone to design or even maintain one for you. With the advent of WordPress and other similar, online builders, designing, maintaining, and even expanding your website has never been easier or cheaper. We can argue over the positive and negative effects of technology, social media, and, the advent of the cell phone. But, while we rage these battles on blogs and social media and the meeting rooms in the back of our church, the world, it moves on. Social media, it's here to stay. People need Jesus more than ever. Hence, your church must reach your local community. A website is a powerful tool to not only grow your church, but to reach the unchurched. So why a church needs a website? Some would say, why does my church need a website? Our church has been located on this street for over 100 years. Everyone knows where we are in town. Well, reason number one, a church website is your first impression. Before one visitor has a chance to enter in through the doors of your church, you can thoughtfully present your church to the public, controlling every step of their experience through text, graphics, and photos. You often never get a second chance to make a first impression. A well-designed website will give your visitors the impression that you want them to have. Consider these statistics. 80% of new visitors head to a church's website before ever stepping into the building. Nearly half, 46% of people say a website's design is their number one criteria for determining the credibility of an organization. Brings us to reason number two. A church website gives you control. What you put on the church website is all people will see. The information you present is all they will know. Unlike the ever-changing social media, your website stays the same and is the single official source of information about your church. Your information will be positive and it will be accurate, unlike social media, which offers others a chance to influence information, or worse, misinformation concerning people, events, policy, and important information about your church. A well-designed website with the right information gives your church the credibility it needs to compete in your community. One last statistic. Did you know that 94% of people cited a poor web design as the reason they mistrusted or rejected a website? Brings us to reason number 3. A church website is always available. Unlike brochures, bulletins, and the church office, your website is accessible 24 hours a day from around the world. In seconds, anyone can connect with the ministries and people of your church via your website. Information can be added as well as changed immediately, such as canceled or rescheduled events, perhaps bad weather, or a death in the church. Using a responsive website and a smartphone, your community can visit your church in seconds, no matter where they are, at any time. Here's a couple statistics. The vast majority of Americans, 95%, conducted in 2018, own a cell phone of some kind. The share of Americans that own cell phones or smartphones is now 77%. That's up 35% when this was conducted by Pew Research in 2011. Reason number 4. A church website connects visitors. Listen, gone are the days of the white pages. People pass over phone books and they reach for their phone and they Google immediately. Visitors can connect with a church no matter where they are. 33% of people said that the internet is the first place they learn about their church. This source came from the Christian Reformed Church of North America. Reason 5. A church website connects members. A website connects members to ministries, ministers, directors, and other staff or volunteers. When possible, ministries and those who lead them should have contact information posted as well as the ability to follow them on social media. Here's another statistic. 64% of churchgoers say that their church website encourages them to participate in church. Reason 6. A church website organizes events. Through a church calendar, members, visitors, and the community can easily track and inform themselves of upcoming events. A church calendar or events page gives viewers a glimpse of upcoming events as well as a snippet of information regarding the activity. 29% of church website viewers actively search for the calendar page. Reason 7. A church website communicates information. Communication is the heart. Communication is the heart of a website. Everything about your church can be easily placed in a website. From upcoming events, past sermons, old photos, rich history, all the current ministries, your website is the single source of all communication. People often have questions concerning children's ministries, nurseries, music, attire, doctrine, denomination, Sunday school, service times, and special events. All these questions and more are addressed in a website. A website gives you the ability to communicate activities, events, goals, missions, and of course great information framed, listen to me, framed the way you want it to be and how you want it to appear. Here's a couple last statistics on reason number 7. 64% of website visitors want to find the church's contact details. 43% of church website viewers are looking for service times. 28% of visitors are looking for a map or directions to your church. Reason 8. A church website markets your ministries. With proper SEO, as search engine optimization, we'll get to that later, the ministries of your church can be easily found on search engines like Google and others. If your church offers a food pantry, counseling, a clothes closet, Celebrate Recovery, or other ministries, whatever ministries benefit the community, a website can assist in getting all that information to those interested. Often printed material is limited to how much information can be given, changing dates, and grossly limited in distribution. A website, it solves all these limitations. Reason 9. A church website is global. Regardless of where you live, the content of a website is global. People can enjoy staying connected with a church no matter where they travel. Members who are deployed around the world can enjoy the music and messages of their local church. That's your church. That's your community, no matter where they are. The potential reach of your ministries cannot be underestimated. Perfect strangers on the other side of our planet can enjoy the blessings and benefit of your church. Reason 10. A church website increases income. Churches that accept tithing online increases overall donations by 32%. People bank, pay bills, invest online. Why not give your church an opportunity to give online? We live in a digital age regardless of where our church is located. 60% of people are willing to give to their church digitally. Fact is, 49% of all church giving transactions are made with a card. A website provides the portal for many people to interact with online giving. Reason 11. A church website saves money. That's right. Websites are the cheapest form of advertising. Marketing is expensive, often filled with fraudulent statistics and presented by greedy, dubious profiteers. A church website is more visible and accessible than many other forms of advertisement. A website coupled and driven by social media can save the church thousands of dollars while producing nothing short of amazing results. A well-designed and maintained website levels the playing field. Face it, many churches do not have the budget to compete with big, prominent churches in town, and that may be you. But a well-crafted, properly worded, value propositioned, stated website is all you need to compete with any budget. Reason number 12. A church website fits into any budget. Most churches can operate a decent-sized website from $7 to $10 a month. Great products and services from iChurchWeb.com, minimum training, and a laptop or tablet with Wi-Fi connection is all you need to finish beautifully, fully functioning websites. Did you know there is a $100 return for every dollar that your company invests in a website's user experience? I hope you enjoy the information on this video. Please take time. If you can do that right now, just reach down there and subscribe to this channel. Click like. I invite you to watch the other videos that are part of this series of videos. This has been Melvin, the Media Man. Until next time, blessings on you and your family.